Hello, Durham 911. Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
Your house is on fire, we send fire.
What is the address?
You're having cardiac arrest, we send EMS.
Do you need paramedics, ma'am?
There are shots fired, we need to send law enforcement.
Is anyone in danger right now?
The people call 911 for a whole bunch of other reasons.
And just for clarification, does she have any mental health issues?
And who do you send on those? EMS, fire, police, and the 911 call center make up the existing 4 branches of the public safety system. Join us for The Fifth Branch, a special series from Tradeoffs and the Marshall Project on how a city radically changes its response to people in crisis. I'm Dan Gorenstein. Police in America have shot and killed 1,931 people in the middle of a mental health crisis.
He said, "I'm not coming out, and if you come in, I'm going to shoot you all."
That's 20% of all police killings in the last decade. 1 of every 5.
Whether, he would have shot an officer or officers would have shot him. I don't have a crystal ball, but I tell you there were the makings in that for maybe it not to end well.
More than half of the country's 50 largest cities have launched programs to send responders to 911 calls historically handled by cops. San Francisco and New York, Houston, Chicago, a new generation of first responders.
When we arrive at a call, we have no arrest power. We have no weapons.
I'm a social worker, so this is what I do.
Clinicians, EMTs, unarmed mental health workers, all responding to people who struggle with addiction, homelessness, and mental illness.
My last thought was to run into traffic. Just run, and whatever happens, happens.
To understand this work, we head to Durham, North Carolina. This southern city has quietly built one of the most comprehensive programs in the country.
They did it the right way, thinking, designing, assessing, researching, evaluating, and then they went to work.
All in the face of skepticism.
I appreciate all the effort that's going into this, but this is not functioning as a solution.
And downright opposition.
Nothing is ever 100%, but it was darn close. That this was a bad idea.
With police, we needed to build confidence that we could do this and not get someone killed. Point blank.
How did Durham pull off what so many cities have struggled to do? Build a successful new branch to the city's public safety system. Join Tradeoffs and the Marshall Project for our new series, The Fifth Branch, that examines this groundbreaking work and the challenges it's facing in Durham and in cities across the country.
Is there a level of risk in this job? There is. Do I consider it an acceptable risk? I do.
Join us next week for The Fifth Branch, a special series from Tradeoffs and the Marshall Project.